Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Betting Outside the Box. I am Raphael Esparza, my main man. Right next to me is degenerate Detroit Lenny. Good Friday or evening, afternoon, wherever you are watching the show. What's up,
Right.
D? What's up, Lenny?
What's happening? I hope everybody can hear. I hope you guys don't hear all the chaos that's going on
Ooh, what's
outside.
going on next door? What's going on next door?
Well, no construction on the street.
Oh,
Just
I
some
thought it
kind
said
of
the pool.
jackhammer. No, nothing.
Oh.
No, no.
Like the wife
no
was like yelling at the kids or something.
Nah, no trailer park
Oh,
T
man.
over here. Just some construction on the street, and it's like pouring down rain outside.
Really?
You're gonna have rain all weekend, like scattered showers. You know how that goes. So I woke up to the ground was wet, and 5 minutes ago it wasn't raining, and now it's like chaos outside. So, and if it rains for 5 minutes out here, the whole town floods.
Yep.
The whole town
floods.
floods. Yeah. So
You live on close to Mount Charleston or the street
I live
Charleston?
closer to up that way
Yep.
towards Centennial. Yeah, so
Yep.
I'm good for a while, but when the mountain comes down, it'll hit me first.
Not to change the subject, it's a sports show and all that, but when I used to work at Caesar's Palace, one of the major storms when the shops all flooded, I was working
Oh
that
yeah,
day, and I was a closing admin that day. So like I remember I was waiting for a late game to end, and so I decided to take a walk. It was at halftime. I posted everything, and I'm like, oh, I got an hour and a half to kill. So I walked
right.
over there because the book was
Window
closed. And I
shop.
was but I was just watching all the water, like it was like back to someone's ankles and stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, that's so cool.
Dude,
But
every time it rains, real quick, you guys know if you ever been to Vegas, the big Ferris wheel downtown, it's called the Link. Every time it rains, that parking garage floods.
yep.
Like they just shut the first ground is just done. Like they won't even let you drive down there. It's nuts.
That's the Vegas weather report, guys. Thank you for
Yep.
coming in and
Thanks
watching.
for tuning in. I got to get a weather report. Breaking news, weather report type thing.
Can we stop having horrible primetime games? This has
No.
been last night's game was awful to watch. I mean, Justin Fields back-to-back games, I way more than what he's throwing passing yards. It was just I'm tired, and I say this all the time that NFL is the creme of the creme, is the greatest sport. There's no parity. There's more awful teams than there are good teams. There's more mediocre teams than there are good teams. How can we say this is the best sport when we can't produce good stuff on prime time TV? Last night's game was horrendous. What did you think of last night's game?
I don't see the problem is I think Sunday night could be flexed every week
Yes.
or month, like out a couple weeks, right? I think you could flex that all the time. Thursday though, it just messes with stuff that Thursday game, so you can't flex it. Maybe at the beginning of the year, this game would have been good. We thought maybe looking ahead, but
The Jets, really? We put the Jets in
I don't know.
looking ahead?
I'm just saying. I don't know.
I'm just so
11
happy.
weeks ago, maybe there was a thought that this was a good game or could.
And you know,
be a good game.
I made fun of the NFL last game, and I'm gonna throw shade at college football. What were you doing putting ODU in Troy on TV? That was even worse. 33
The worst
to
football
nothing.
Thursday ever all week. I mean, college football let us down. NFL for sure. I mean, thank God for hockey. I'm just saying.
Yeah, some good hockey games, but today we had back-to-back really good Fridays. Last Friday, a great slate of Friday football. We have Oregon tonight, Oregon, Minnesota, and then we have a great one, Clemson and Louisville. I wish Louisville wouldn't have lost last week to Cal, because I think this would be a much bigger game. The points spread, but no way at 2, 1.5,
Right.
but probably like 5, 5.5 if Louisville came in only with one loss. But it's still going to be a great game. I've seen so much Clemson money line money come in. Have they watched Clemson play lately? I mean, I don't understand it. I think Louisville was just looking ahead. I mean, they're hosting a Cal team.
Maybe.
Cal had to transfer or try to travel all the way up there. I kind of like, is that how you do Louisville or whatever they do on TV?
Whatever.
Yeah, I kind of like
After you-
Louisville in this. I'm waiting to see if I can get one. There's a couple 1.5s out there. I'm gonna wait to see. I don't think I'm gonna get one, but I'm live betting it to see if I can get the best number on Louisville. I think Louisville wins this game.
Clemson in the under.
There you go, people. Have a nice day, everyone.
In a teaser for you guys though. But I mean, I got Clemson at plus 8.5 and under 56.5. I think I like the total the best out of this. I think this is an under type game. I know Louisville has potential to just run. I just think this total is way too high. I bet the total straight up. I think that's the best play of this game.
The interesting in the late game, Oregon, Minnesota. Oregon skated by. We thought Iowa was going to be able to beat Oregon last week, or the Ducks didn't get through, frozen out. They were able to tread water and win a tight one. Everyone keeps on telling me they need style points today. I think that the spread is 25.5. There's actually a 26 out there. Do they get the style points? Do they lay the wood on Minnesota today?
Oregon first half full game. That's how I'm rolling with this. Oregon first half full game. I think they do. I think Oregon's the type of team that will do this too. I mean, when you think teams that can score 40, 50, 60 points and just dog walk somebody, I think this is the type of team. And Minnesota, they're bowl eligible. Where else are they going? I mean, really, what else are we doing? We went to Oregon. You think they're going to compete in Eugene in 55-degree, perfect Oregon weather? I mean, Minnesota has a shot. It's first quarter.
It scares me that the total is so low if you think Oregon's going to put a big number. If you think they're going to put a big number up, then why is the total dropping? Open up at 46, now 44.5. That's the only thing that scares me. I've heard so many people, the Ducks need style points like Notre Dame has done, Indiana has done, Ohio State has done, Alabama has done. They need style points. I get your side of the story. Then why did the total drop almost 2 points, and why is the total this low? If the Ducks are getting, is that telling me that Minnesota's going to put 3 points on the board?
Minnesota's not going to show up. I don't think they're going to get off the bus. I think that's why the total's low. And I mean, if you get if Oregon scores, if they win this game 34-10, is anybody surprised?
No.
I mean, that hits 44. I mean, that's close to that total.
Isn't Minnesota's total team points 7.5 in this game, if I'm not mistaken?
I'm checking right now.
While you check, Nevada Maverick says Loserville. You mean he doesn't? Yeah. He thinks Clemson. Clemson will. Dabo will stay at Clemson. I mean, if he wins out, I think the rumors will be died out. But if Louisville wins and Clemson continues to lose, then why? If you're the AD or the fans, why would you want someone who has not accepted the new wave of college football, transfer portal, and stuff like that? Why would you accept Dabo to stay?
Adapt or die.
Yeah, if he wins this game and maybe wins out, then I would say yes, he's probably safe, and I think the rumors and grumblings would die down, Nevada Maverick. But if he loses tonight and loses the rest of the fans and the AD and the donors, would be like, hey, you know what? You just said it perfectly.
I think he's got to try and show out. Team total on this Oregon-Minnesota game. Oregon team total 34.5. Minnesota team total 9.5.
9.5.
You can get an 8.5 at Caesars. It's juice minus 115.
I almost want to bet the over. I mean, if I want to watch a game and hopefully it's a high scoring game, which everyone keeps on telling me, oh, Oregon's going to roll, then I think you need a dance partner.
You can buy that up and get that probably plus 120 to 130 if you buy that at 10.5. I mean,
luckily it's a late game and probably gonna have a cocktail after this, so who knows?
I have my cocktail shirt on. I forgot to even mention this. I don't know if you guys.
That's hilarious. I have coffee old fashioned.
I'm gonna have one tonight. I'm just saying. I had a Manhattan on Monday.
I can't believe you have a cocktail shirt on.
My oldest son from Arizona, he turns 23 tomorrow. So tomorrow is his birthday. Crazy Detroit Lenny Jr. Turns 23 tomorrow, and he's in town for a couple of days. So Dad's going to take him out, and we're going to throw some dice at the Santa Fe.
Nice.
And have cocktails. Yeah,
That's
and watch this
hilarious.
Oregon Minnesota game at 6
That's
o'clock
hilarious
our
that we
time.
both
Vegas.
have cocktail shirts on. That's good.
I-
that's
Do you
so
guys see the
funny.
thumbnail? The Ricky Bobby thumbnail? Shake and bake
Yes.
right here, brother. Shake and bake.
Oh,
Bake other way. Boom. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Saturday's college football. There's some really good ones, and I'm going to talk about the
Yes.
two SEC ones first.
Okay.
Texas goes to Georgia. Oklahoma goes to Alabama. I've been saying this all week long. One non-true SEC team pulls the upset off. If you had to pick who picks the upset, Texas or Oklahoma, who are you picking?
Oklahoma.
Ooh, I'm on the other side. I like Texas, and I didn't play it. It was one
Okay,
of my late
we like
scratches.
straight up the underdog to win outright. I
Yeah.
would go Texas. I'm talking about with the points. I'll take Oklahoma with those points.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that way, but yeah, that is tough.
This is not the same. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, Georgia's gonna roll against Texas. They can't wait." I'm like, this is not the same Georgia defense we've seen the past years. This is not the Georgia defense we've seen that win championships.
Texas wins ugly.
If Texas puts
wins
points
ugly.
up on the board, I think they can win this game. Oklahoma, maybe I'm saying this because I'm still pissed off because I was high on Tennessee in a blackout when and Oklahoma goes and upsets Tennessee. Maybe I'm still pissed at that because I released. I think it was a 7-unit play. I'll say it on the air. I think it was It was one of my big unit plays, and I got the big L. So maybe I'm still bitter at that. But
I get it.
I think Alabama's just playing good football. We all made fun of them in the beginning of the season. They lost bad games. Oh, they're done.
We talked
Fire the
about
head coach.
that as well. This is where Alabama's poised to make a run.
Yeah.
And everybody was counting them out, down and out. You know, they lose one game, and Alabama's done. They're done.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This guy
blah blah
sucks.
blah.
Head coach.
Yeah, everybody sucks. Where's Nick Saban? Call him, see what he's doing. No. Now they're 8-1, 6-0 in the SEC, and they're number 4 ranked in the country. So doing all right here. But this is a game I think Oklahoma needs more than Alabama.
Oh, I agree.
You know, so that's why I kind of lean that way, where I think everybody's gave up on Texas. So if Texas loses this game, they can still backdoor into the playoffs.
I can see that.
And nobody will expect anything more than that. I mean, it's not like they're not going to make a bowl.
I wanted to make sure we touched on this game because our boy USC fan. USC and Oregon or Iowa. We talked about Iowa let one go give away when they could have easily beat Oregon last week. What's their mentality now that they have to travel all the way to the Coliseum to play the Trojans? We've seen what UFC has done at home to other Big Ten teams. They put up a big number against Michigan State. They put up big numbers all season long at home. If Iowa needs an ugly game if they want to stick around. This is a game I think of the Oregon Minnesota. I think this was going to be a bloodbath, and USC puts up style points against Oregon. So I just don't trust Iowa on how they played last week. Because what's their mentality now? They have to they're at home freezing and now have to travel to California, and USC's kicking back. I think USC could still be in the hunt if they win outright to make the tournament or the college football playoffs. So. I like USC pretty big. I wanted to release this play, but then it went to 6.5. Now there's 7s popping up. It was 6 all week. I didn't like the half a point.
What scares me is everybody else is thinking what we're thinking.
I agree.
I like for all the reasons you just said. I think USC puts up style points and goes to town, and I think I was overrated anyway with 6 wins. I just think they're 4-2 in the Big Ten. I think they're a good Big Ten team, but they're barely a top 5 Big Ten team. So that being said, I think USC is a better team than them, and I think they win by double digits. But I think everybody else feels that way, so that scares the hell out of me. So,
any game that you like that has your peak?
Miami, NC State.
That's a good one. I like that one.
I'm a big fan of the U. And this spread is a little too much for me. Because I think NC State they obviously need it more than Miami, but NC State playing for their 6th win. This is where you got to start playing in that. 6 wins, you get a bowl. That's money. That equates to money for the program, to the school, to whatever. So NC State kind of playing for their bowl eligibility here.
I can't believe there's a 15s that popped up. Circa popped up a 15 earlier.
I might be tempted to take them first half because I don't know. I think Miami will come out and go, okay, we just got to get through this game without injuries. Kind of, they think they're going to win the game. They don't care about the spread. If they win this game by 3 points, it doesn't matter to them. I don't think they really need the style points per se. And I think NC State is, could catch them sleeping a little bit.
Yeah. One game before we jet over to the NFL.
Yes.
Notre Dame, Pittsburgh. The reason why I'm mentioning this game, every SEC team that's looking outside, looking in, because if Notre Dame loses at Pittsburgh, where College Game Day is going to be, that means a 5th SEC team would leapfrog in. And what was the number for over under SEC teams to make the college football playoffs? 4.5.
This will put them at 5.
Yeah, so I can't see them adding another ACC team in. I can't think of another Big 12 team in. So they would probably, or a Big 10 team in. This would be one of those. We got to put an SEC team in because the SEC's created football. Yeah, created football. They're the ones that invented football, so we would have to put them in. That's, I think, the only reason why I wanted to mention that, because I think a lot of eyeballs. Because Notre Dame, they need this win. If they one more loss, and they're completely out of the college football playoff.
Agreed. Too many points, though.
I agree. I think Pittsburgh covers.
I just think, in Pitt, College Game Day, like you mentioned, I got to think that crowd has an effect. I don't think Notre Dame is great. They win ugly, kind of, and it's supposed to rain.
They did blow up Navy last week.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Navy just perplexed me. I don't understand how they're 7-2 because I don't think they're good, but at times they make me look like an idiot because they're look
disciplined
like the
good.
Best team. Fair. They just look like the best team in college football at moments, and you just don't expect that. But Pitt plus the points, I mean, in the rain, this is going to be an ugly game.
Yeah. Well, now that was our
college. No Rudy. This ain't your daddy's Rudy's team.
Rudy.
Yeah. No. Pitt.
Let's throw up a college football doctor's orders because we're on a hot streak. We won 3 of our last 4 in doctor's orders.
Let's go.
College football doctor's orders is we're taking Texas team total over 20.5. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
Yep.
I think Manning's been playing so much better as of late. I think the offense, I think they're going to be able to run the ball on Texas, and I think the play action will probably work. And don't forget, Manning can run as well, so I think he can extend plays to put points on the board. So I just thought it was a low number, and if I lean towards the over, that means I need the road team to be a dance partner to the home team. So I like Texas team total over 20.5.
I like that as well. I do lean towards the over. I think this is going to be a heavyweight battle where I don't know if either team will be up more in the touchdown at any given time.
I agree.
Does that make sense? Kind of just back and forth plays into this. And, when one team, it'll be a field position kind of situation. Maybe big plays will, be the factor here in 1 or 2 big plays. There should be good weather down there too. So this is the time of year we got to really start to look at weather as well.
Yep, I couldn't agree more. NFL, early game. I'm such shocked at this one. The Commanders, they're treating this game as a vacation. They ain't going anywhere. Daniels ain't coming back. They're still missing their stud wide receiver. They treating this as a vacation. They're probably like, hey, you know what? They're making their dinner plans in Spain. Right now, why is Miami only 2.5? They've been playing much better football. I think the headache of the coach is getting fired. Well, if they could have fired him a long time ago and they haven't, I think they're starting to play much better. Why am I getting 2.5 on the Dolphins?
I don't want nothing to do with this game. It annoys me that we're playing in Spain. I mean, I apologize to our Spain viewers, but I just don't. I'm tired of these international games and everywhere and early times. 6:30 in the morning in Vegas for me here. I mean, this game's horrible on a Sunday. I mean, I'm supposed to be at church, my mother says, not watching games in Spain. Okay. But either way, I don't want nothing to do. These are both teams that have no future this year.
No.
And they have nothing to play for other than
Mrs. Degenerate, your son's not at church on Sunday. I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah, I know. Well, now I can. I got to work. I got to watch the Spain game, Mom. I'm just saying.
Death in the chat brought up a good point. Speaking of weather, the USC game is expecting to have a lot of rain in that game. That's that's a very good point. Thank you for mentioning that, Seth. I forgot about if it's raining now in Detroit Lenny's backyard. It's probably going to be raining in Southern Cal.
It came from Cali. It's coming all week down here. So
thanks for putting that in the chat, Seth. Thank you for putting that in the chat. A game that Iowa that no one's really talking about. It's in your backyard of the division, Chicago, Minnesota.
Yeah.
The Bears won 3 road games already this year. Minnesota, yes, I know they're playing better, JJ, but he's not healthy. Don't forget he spanked his hand on a helmet. And so I think the Bears can win this road game, and that puts them dead heat in a hunt. I hate to say it. I hate to keep on saying it to you, but I'm just. I mean, you guys have to play the Eagles. We don't know what the heck's going to happen with the Packers, with Jordan Love. This is a big game for you guys and the Packers.
So this, in my opinion, it's all going to set up for the Bears-Lions last game of the year. Our last game of the year is Bears-Lions. So that being said, it's been that way the last couple of years. It's been like Lions-Vikings or Lions-Packers. It'll be Bears-Vikings, and that game will determine the division winner, and whoever loses could possibly not make the playoffs, depending on the wild card situation, but we'll probably make the playoffs. The Bears are, I hate to say it, but they're falling into some wins. I know I'm going to sound like such a hater. They're just falling into some stuff, but
we're drinking a haterade.
I know it is what it is. A little swagger though in that team could be dangerous.
Yeah.
But best thing for me is the Vikings. Is the Vikings actually show up? But I think if I have to judge more overrated quarterbacks between Caleb Williams and JJ McCarthy, it's JJ McCarthy by a lot. By a lot. I don't think he's an NFL. I don't think in a couple of years he won't get another. I just don't think he'll be in the league in 4 years. That's how bad I think he is overrated. And
producer, clip that so we can share that just in case JJ's winning Super Bowls, and we can put that out there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've been saying for years that Jordan Love is a good quarterback, not a great quarterback. And now, I mean,
you're dead on right now.
I sound like I'm just a Lions fan, and I get that. But really, like, how long are we going to wait for Jordan Love to develop? I mean, his predecessor, Aaron Rodgers, has played on 4,000 teams since he's left the Packers. So how long do we have to wait for Jordan Love to develop? He's mediocre at best. He has moments. So I'm not really worried about the Packers. I ain't gonna lie. If the script is written against us, it's gonna be a bad time for Lenny if the Bears win the division.
Seth wants to know if the weather in USC continues to be bad. Does that favor Iowa? It does, but I'm more looking at this game on the mentality of Iowa letting Oregon slip away at home, and it's a horrible travel. To play at home against Iowa, let one slip away, now you have to jump on a plane to go to California and play USC. So it does favor them a little bit, but at the same time, I'm more looking at mentality of Iowa more than the weather. If you can get, I would live bet this, Seth, because it's 6.5. If let's say USC kicks a field goal first or puts a quick touchdown in, you could probably get plus 10 maybe. And I think that is something you want to jab at. But right now, 6.5. I need 7 or more if I'm going to look at Iowa.
That's fair. I get where I'm tired of hearing that Kevin O'Connell is the quarterback whisperer. He inherited Kirk Cousins and then done what?
Ship him to Atlanta?
Crickets. No, I mean, who has he developed? Who is O'Connell developed? I mean, Sam Darnold, right? I mean, some would say that wasn't him. I mean, he's had Justin Jefferson his whole time, and Justin Jefferson hasn't been great. I mean, he's really, really good, but they keep waiting for him to. I just don't believe in the Vikings. I don't believe in the Packers. The Bears are going to be competition. If the Lions can somehow, by the grace of God, beat the Eagles this weekend, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I
but I don't like it.
I did not want to talk to you on Monday if the Lions.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe that the Lions will beat the Eagles this weekend. Just so you know, I don't believe it. I think the line says it all. I think because it's teaser protection. Everybody and their brother should put the Lions in a teaser. Over 8.5. Eagles probably win this game by double digits ugly. It's a perfect letdown spot for the Lions.
Rams Seahawks, the winner. Did they win? Did they represent the NFC?
I said this on Doc's Daily with Robert. The Eagles Lions are playing for the third best team in the NFC. It doesn't matter who wins or loses the Rams and the Seahawks game. They're 1-2. They're 1-2 in the NFC. So either way, the Lions and the Eagles their window is a couple years ago. The Eagles took advantage of that window. The Lions, I think maybe the closing end of that window. The Rams and the Seahawks, in my opinion, have the best defense in the league. And then the Rams are the second best. So I think this team, first 1 to 20 wins.
Yeah, I can see an ugly, light, low-scoring game, defensive battle, like an 80s, an 80s type of game where no points are scored. I can't wait to watch this game. I'm with you. Like you said, the Lions window might be closing. I'm with you on Buffalo. Buffalo said Tampa Bay goes at Buffalo. Granted, you should have bet the under. I pounded the under at 49.5 when I saw the 7-day forecast.
Right.
It's supposed to be 20 to 30 mile per hour winds, maybe some snow flurries and all that. Now the total is 40. There's a 46.5. There's still 47s out there. This weather's going to be nasty. But let's say Tampa Bay. I keep on saying Buffalo's window is completely closed. I think their window is shut. They're not the best team in the conference. They're not going to. They won't have home field if they make it to the playoffs. So they to me, they don't look like they can beat New England. So if they don't make it to the Super Bowl winner this year, that's another year of everyone getting older. I think Buffalo's the Bills Mafio's window shut.
I think the Bills and the Bucks are the Eagles Lions, a kind of type of game. I think they're both kind of playing for spots in the playoffs, but I think Buffalo for sure. I think they're overrated at 6-3. I just don't. I mean, they're a great team. And how do you bet against Baker? I mean, I don't care where you want to go in stat wise. He's a gamer.
He's the guy. If I have a quarterback and it's the fourth quarter or the 2-minute drive, I'm giving it to him.
People used to call him the poor man's Brett Favre. He is not the poor man's Brett Favre. Brett Favre is the poor man's Baker Mayfield. I really do think that. So
Brett Favre doesn't probably appreciate you said that, but I can kind of see where he said. Before we head out and we throw our NFL doctor's orders, we have to get to this game really quick. Kansas City, Denver.
Again, how am I supposed to bet against Patrick Mahomes? I think their window, I don't say their window's closing because one of the teams, obviously, they took advantage of their window for years. I mean, dynasty type stuff. But they're probably on the tail end of that dynasty. I think that's fair to say without being a Chiefs hater. But in the Broncos, I think are on the start of something big there with Bo Nix. And this is a game, though, I won't bet against Patrick Mahomes. I won't. I
want to take the +4.
Oh, God.
I really. But at the same time, this was the last late scratch for our doctor's order, but we don't have to throw it up right now. But I was going to take Bo Nix over rushing yards, just because I think if they want to win this game or keep this close, he has to do everything: legs, arm,
I
quarterback
disagree with
sneaks,
that.
push,
I don't
push in
think Denver
Denver.
has to play. I think the Chiefs have to play a perfect game to beat Denver.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Here's another. I think it's an ugly game. Defensive battle totals 45.
Ground game.
Yeah, I think, but the run game is going to be very, very effective. But I want to take the +4 so
I get it.
so bad.
So in a teaser for me, you can tell me I'm going to get a home team plus like 10 potentially, or it scares the hell out of me. Let's do the doctor's orders.
We are going to that game. Look at that leeway I sent in on that one to Denver, Kansas City. We're going to take Patrick Mahomes under 36.5 passing attempts. And we said it. I think it's going to be a ground and pound game. I think every running back that Kansas City has, if they have the lead in the second half, they're going to use. They want to keep the offense out there and tire the Denver D out. So how do you tire D out? You just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. So I think second half is when we cash this one. And this total 36.5 has cashed to under 4 straight games for Patrick Mahomes. So we have that to also look at. So I like Patrick Mahomes under 36.5 passing attempts.
Andy Reid on a bye or coming off a bye. I actually like Patrick Mahomes rushing.
I almost played that. I almost picked that
because I think, again, ground kind of Denver defense, legit. But I like these. I like this. This plays right into everything I think about for this game. Under grinded out type game. So Patrick Mahomes under 36.5 passing attempts. I like it.
Before we head out, tell people what they can get over at Doc Sports.
You can get a free $60 account. There's a link in the description of the video. Click on it. Take you right over to the website, docsports.com/free60. Free $60 account. Use on any handicapper you want, any premium picks you want, day pass, week pass, season pass. You do you, Pikachu. Rob sure Raphael has a plethora of stuff going on for the weekend. What do you got going on? You use that free 60 on that.
Plethora. We have football, of course. We have NBA, college basketball, NHL. We have a big card for UFC 322 at Madison Square Garden as well. So this should be a fun weekend of trying not to go outside and get vitamin D. Just stay inside and just watch everything and anything. Because vitamin D in the sun is overrated, people. Just sit around and watch sports all day long.
It's going to be a great weekend, kind of overcast, a little rainy, mid-60s, hoodie and T-shirt, flip-flop weather. Yeah, it's perfect out here in Vegas. Football, let's go.
Everyone have a fantastic weekend. Cash big, everyone. I want to thank Seth and Nevada Maverick in the chat for the great questions. And again, Seth, thanks for telling the people that's going to be pouring rain probably in the USC Iowa game. So everyone that's been watching, thank you. Everyone have a great weekend. Be safe. And please don't bet what you don't have.